Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Manor Lords. Our dutiful army... Are you guys stuck? They seem to be heading out to confront the outlaws that are the brigands. But for some reason, they seem to be stuck. It could be because I loaded halfway through. Let's get these guys arranged appropriately. We want to be on the top of the hill. I don't know if that actually matters. But the idea of being on top of the hill, and then arranging our archers behind, like here, and then I think I kind of set it up this way, and then our retinue off to the side to kind of pull off a flanking maneuver. Alright, they're all gathering. They're just kind of weirdly scattered around. Today I was thinking it would be a good idea to try and work on setting up ironworks for the long, what? Do you see this crazed road? Who would make a road like that? Have him answer to me. Right. The enemy is still approaching. They approach us through the woods. We don't want to confront them in the woods. You guys should run into position, because by the time we'll have a chance to rest by the time these guys get over here. So I want to get into position before the enemy approaches. Right there is good. And then in front, we will arrange our spearmen. Do we want to go a single row of spearmen, or is that too narrow? I think a double row of spearmen is good. You guys are a little too far forward. Alright, here they come. They still have to cross the river. I wonder if I had attacked them while they were crossing the river, would we have an advantage of sorts? Alright, this looks good. I'm pleased with this arrangement here. You guys move over there. No need to run anymore. And then you guys, you kind of like position yourself there. Okay, this is good. Coming around. Might have to arrange ourselves a little bit differently depending on how they finally approach us, but I think this is okay. But yeah, as far as other than confronting these jokers, today I would like to get iron going, so we're gonna try and manage that while trying to set up iron over here. So first things first, we need a mining pit. I'm gonna uproot a few trees over here, it looks like. 3, 2. Alright, 2 trees uprooted. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And then beyond that, you need the bloomery, which converts the iron ore into iron slabs, and then you need the smithy, which uses iron slabs. Oh, actually, I would actually go for one of these level 2 burgage plots and turn this into over here. Maybe we even build like a second... Actually, this is probably a better idea. Also, can I get rid of a road? Alt is to remove the road. Fantastic. I would like to set up a house right here. A little too big. If I do too wide. Why are you so strangely oriented? There we go. Perfect. Because now we can turn one of those into the smithy, or maybe even both of them, if we have that much iron. And then we could and then we can use the... There they go! Fire! We can use the iron to make better use of our materials that are close by. Fire away! I don't think they're hitting anybody, which is not great. Shoot! There we go. Nailed a couple of them. Get them. The camera rumbled. Did you see that? Or we're still firing away. Is that a bad idea? Can I tell you guys to get into melee combat? Do archers just cheer? This is not good, considering we're outnumbered. Oh, we lost a guy! Can I force you to get in here? Push forward. Oh, we're pushing them back. We've lost a few people. Their will is wavering. I assume, yes, we've broken them. Shoot the retreating people. This might be against the Geneva Convention, but I'm okay with that. Yes, you cowards, be gone. Can I shoot you? Nope, we can't shoot the fleeing people. Well done. I'm sorry we lost 3 men, or 4 men, because we lost one of the retinue as well. Disband. To home with you. And you as well. Apparently we lost an archer. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where they're going. They're just like wandering out into the woods. Maybe they're you know what? I bet they're going to the road and then they're gonna take the road home. Because for some reason, that's faster than just walking back. Alright, that was an exciting opening to the episode. The cool thing about this is once we get our hands on this and then the bloomery, and then start either one of these or maybe both of them into a smithy, we could even make not shields, sorry. We could make spears, and we can have multiple groups of spearmen, so we don't just have to rely on like the 20 guys that we have in the front protecting the crap out of the archers. I will say the archers did not kill anybody. A little disappointing. But maybe we just need more archers, is the key. We do have a lot of war bows, so that's a solid thing to have. And then depending on how much ale we have. 2 ale. We can start thinking about getting a tavern going as well. We're into March. The snow should be starting to melt finally, perhaps. These guys are out here hoeing away. How many people are working in the farmhouse? Still 2 families. Should be plenty of time to fully sow the field. They're actually almost done with the wheat, so that'll be good. And then they can pivot to the flax, and then they can finally do the barley as well. The windmill, I believe they've actually processed everything. Yeah, and we already thought about pulling a person out of there. So we have 2 families working in there, and then just getting more, we just need more people to move into town. Vegetable garden, chickens, goats, more vegetable garden. We could upgrade you, but we have 12 timber, but we're still waiting on all the timber for this, and the other burgage, and then the mining pit. Let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Sheep farm. These guys are all set up. Pasture is an interesting one, but I'm more thinking about utilizing the fertilization fence up, which allows us to use it as a pasture and then rapidly improves fertility. Post heavy plow. So could also think about getting trading set up finally. We have a boatload of regional wealth, and what I was considering was like, could we trade in bows? Because we need to set up a trade route. Takes 25. Why don't we do that? Establish a trade route, and then we could be selling bows for 5 silver each versus planks, which are 2 per. So I think you get a silver, because it's 2 planks per bow, I think? Maybe 1 plank per bow. Oh hey, I forgot we were building you guys all the way out here. Yeah, we definitely don't want to turn those into the smithies. These guys should be dedicated to that cause. How much does a bloomery cost to build? Just 2 lumber. That's not so bad. Just smack that guy down right there. And then we'll have to get the Weaver's Workshop eventually, but we don't have flax right now, so we don't really need it right now. And once we do, I think I'll put it like... maybe even right here would be fine. Close to the farmhouse, essentially. What if I just rotate you? I understand there's not enough goods, but we could put it right there. Made that house. This house is next. I think I was gonna say, I think we do need to upgrade the house in order to be able to make it a smithy. But yeah, spears and sidearms, and then a joiner's workshop would be nice, because then we can make shields there too. And that would be relatively close to the wooden district as well. Alright, 2 burgages done. We just need to get the fuel stall and the food stall going, and then clothing as well. And then we can upgrade both of those. And we need a family to actually move in. Is there a way to tell how, like, this is improving over time if I chose... oh, it's already back to 99% for wheat. Wow! It doesn't take that long for that to improve over again anyway. So that's pretty good. Alright, the wheat has been sown. Fantastic. You guys are still working on plowing and sowing. And I think in order to help you guys along, I'm just going to add another spare family in there. I think it's very important to get the fields fully set up early on in the season so then they have plenty of time to grow. These guys are over here working on the mine. Yeah, I love it when you overhear the random guy say, poor quality, and he's like so confused by it. How could you say this? And the other thing is, we can finish this mine up over here, and then we can just delete, once we processed all the clay, we can just get rid of the mine and the clay furnace, because, you know, we only have so much clay. And then eventually, if we decide to, you know, go get this clay deposit or this clay deposit, we could make use of it. Oh, rich deposit of berries and wildlife. This place is pretty cool. Ooh, rich deposit of... wow! We could have clay forever if we go over there. We finished the bloomery before we've managed to finish the mining pit. I'm very tempted to build the storage house only for iron. I think I want to. Let's do it. Because if we get have people moved in here yet? No. So if we get a family to move in here and then 2 families to move in here, that's 3 spare families. So you have a mining pit here, 1 family. Mining family working in the bloomery, 2, and then another family working in the iron storehouse alone is 3. So we'd actually need a 3rd house over here if both of these houses are working on iron specifically.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Ooh, I have an idea. Rather than doing the full 2 houses plus a backyard, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this one up to be a double house, and then this will be our smithy. And then these 2 families can have like a vegetable garden and a chicken coop. And then these guys will be our smiths. And then we might want to even think about building another house over here that could be our shield manufacturer. Oops. I want that house to be oriented this way. There, I think that's good. It's going to use up a lot of wood, but We need more families to move in. We need people to work in the mines. And upgrading to a large storehouse. The large storehouse is going fine over here. And I think basically what I want to do is just tell them don't put ore over here for now. Yeah, no iron slabs, no iron ore. And then you can put tools and weapons over there if you choose. But for now, this place is like only for iron. Don't put anything in here. And I guess you could do tools and weapons if you choose. But iron slabs and iron ore for sure. And firewood, because you need the firewood to smelt the ore. Oh, isn't that a thing you can learn? Was coal? Where did I see that? Horn supplies? Charcoal burning. Like, is that a good one? That seems really useful because we basically double the amount of firewood we have. Which, like, we're doing fine right now. We're sitting at 16 months of fuel, but, you know, 32 months of fuel doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. Things to think about. All right, you have the vegetable garden, you have the chickens, okay. And then one of you is going to be the shield worker, and the other one is going to be something else. And what would I even want? I guess it'd be nice to have an armorer over here too, but maybe we put him next door to this guy. Because this should definitely be the blacksmith's workshop. Alright, the wheat be growing. So is the flax. Huzzah. 139 days. How many months is that? 150 is like 5 months-ish. So that'll take... 5 months is... May, June, July, August, September. Okay. So it should be fully harvestable by the end of September. This one for sure. Because it's growing really fast. This one will be done but roughly the same amount of time though, which is kind of interesting. I wonder if it's because it's bigger? No? I mean, it is bigger. It produces more plants in general. Yeah, this one might be lagging a little behind, but overall not too bad. We have processed all of our flour, so let's pull our bakers out. Oh, we do need one baker in town still to own the food stall. I forgot about that. Malt house, you guys are doing fine. Making malt. Are we all out of barley? 20 barley left. Just gotta keep moving people around, keep things efficient. All right, we have 4 unassigned families. So let's start working on gathering the mining pit, or the materials from the mining pit, gathering stuff from the bloomery. I almost wonder, should I get a second woodcutter's cottage just to keep pace with the demand for wood? I'm not even worried about the demand for firewood in the housing market. I'm more worried about it. Not worried is not the right word. More just thinking about like long term. Would we like the charcoal just so we can meet the demands of our industry? I'm not sure. Things to think about. How are we doing on timber? 6 timber, so we should keep the logging camp running for a bit. Food's doing great. The berries are back up and running, so let's get a family in the berry hut. Make sure that's going. Transporting timber. I almost think we should also get some more animals. I know the farmhouse could do well with an animal. But once again, we need to get our hands on the plow first. All right, the clothing supply has done. The shoes was the right choice. So if you're thinking about like what makes the easiest path towards level 3 housing, it's definitely getting your hands on boots rather than going for the cobbler shop versus the tailor shop. The tailor shop has a lot more requirements versus boots just need leather, man. 85% approval, that's pretty good. So I think we can go for building the tavern now. Takes 5 timber. We only have 6 timber. All right. Well, we have an unassigned family. But we only have 1. You guys have a house. You guys have a house. Nobody's moved into these houses over here yet. Well, one of those houses. Not this one, though. So there's 4 houses open. I thought before it told me up here... Oh, you know what? When it says plus whatever, I think that means when you're building a house. So we have 3 spare houses versus... I guess we could do the math here. Is we actually have 4 spare houses. So we have 36 living space, 32 families. So we have space for 4 more to move in, which is plenty. We don't actually need to be building any more briggages for the time being. So I think I'll save up timber, A, to build the tavern, and B, to upgrade some of these houses over here, because you need 4. We have plenty of silver to upgrade houses. We have decent amount of planks. I'm actually going to tell my Fletcher to back off a little bit on bow making as far as planks are concerned. Let's improve the amount of planks held in reserve to 40, and then they'll hold off on making any more war bows for the time being. Do we have anybody working in the saw pit? We don't. Okay. Because we need to upgrade at least 3 houses to reach large village status, so it'd be nice to be able to do that like in one fell swoop. So we need 5 timber plus 12 to upgrade the housing. So we'll need 17 total. We're at 9 right now. We could start the tavern, and I think it should be kind of in the middle of the village. Like, the tavern is definitely like a central part of a town, right? So I think we'd put it right there, across from the church. And then I like the idea of connecting a road between the 2 here, so you wouldn't have to like charge between people's backyards to get anywhere. This is funny because we did sow some flax last season, so the stuff that was sown last season has already grown like pretty dramatically, which is very funny to me. I wonder if they lowered the amount of barley and wheat that's generated by fields, because this seems dramatically lower than my previous fields. But perhaps that's just the land that it was growing on, I'm not sure. Working on the tavern. 12 timber. Wonder if that's still waiting on the 3 timber to go into the tavern. But one of these new families is going to be the tavern keep, which will be pretty sick for them. Are these dead people? Or are those just like symbols of our religion? I'm not sure. Hope we haven't. Well, actually, we did have people die in the battle. How do I upgrade the retinue? Does anybody know? Oh, that's actually really interesting. I hadn't thought about this. Is you lose members of the militia, and they don't have equipment. You don't pick your equipment back up when people die. What does the retinue entail? Is there a way to tell? People live in our manor house? I didn't know that. Who's living in my house? I wonder what you need for a retinue. Can I tell? That's archer, polearm, spear, footman. Okay, I'm not sure. Oops. I don't know. Tavern is finished. Huzzah. Ooh, it's gorgeous. The lifeblood of the village. How much, well, I guess it just supplies the village with with ale. We have 35 ale total. Are you guys still working? We have a couple malt in process, so we'll get a little more ale. The farmhouse doesn't seem to have any barley left over. Yeah, we don't have any barley left. We do have bread and we do have berries in this granary over here. So that's a good thing. And then we definitely... Yes! Ale has been procured. Quick, upgrade immediately. Who else should upgrade? You? Yes. Yes, please. And you. Fantastic. Large village incoming. Meanwhile, have you guys done anything useful? Aha! Firewood? Iron ore? Let's hold off on putting anybody to work in the bloomery until I can ensure we have enough spare people around, because we just have the one spare family right now. We have 38 living space, and so we still have 5 family space left. Doing good on food, doing good on fuel. Berries we've already chunked through a lot of. Wild animals. Might want to think about expanding our fields even further. But a key to that is going to be getting this this heavy plow, and then we'll get a horse, and then the farms will be set. But long term, I think it would be good to get a third wheat field, or a wheat field again out here. Because we're a large portion of our diet now is bread, so we need a way to keep supplementing that. Hey, another family has moved in. Thank you, thank you. Is there a way to assign animal? Probably after you build the plowing station. Oh, and this I'm glad I looked at this, because you can only employ an oxen at the farmhouse to run the heavy plow. I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't think horses are very good at I guess a draft horse is, but that's a very specialized animal. This is the assumed deep Middle Ages, maybe even closer to the Dark Ages, so we probably wouldn't know. Transporting ore. Okay, I didn't know that you didn't need a cow to transport the ore around. Looking for a planting spot. Ah, you're the tree planter. I wonder if I should move you, because now the village is starting to encroach upon where the forester works. Might be a good idea. It's kind of what we did with the logging camp as well. Too steep to build. That looks pretty dang he's underground. I was gonna say, that looks pretty dang flat to me, but I don't have a civil engineering degree, so I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Okay, the village is looking great. I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm excited for this guy to be upgraded. Let's go ahead and make these very high priority. I don't know what the builders are working on otherwise. There are a lot of materials to transport, because we need to transport timber. I think I accidentally upgraded a level 2 burgage, and not the level 3 burgage that I wanted. What do you mean we don't have planks? The pantry is full. That does happen from time to time. This thing says we don't have any timber and we don't have any planks. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. There's 4 timbers going here, 4 there, which would leave us at 6, and then 3 more. I guess we have 3. You guys cut down 1 more tree so we have the necessary stuff. Yeah, I think I accidentally upgraded the wrong house.
Meat so tender, it practically melts in your mouth.
That's my bad.
Go and see for yourself. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Yeah, I'm a little confused by the lack of timber. So the small stable can only hold 2 animals. I almost think the village has gotten so big that I think we need to have more animal space. Because we have 2 oxen, but they're like constantly in demand. Thomas the ox is stuck. His guide has abandoned him somehow. Alright, these are being built. Okay, okay. We're doing good. I'm pretty pleased. Barley has been fully sown. Fantastic. Alright, honestly, take the 2 farmers out of the equation. We can leave the 1 farmer in there, but more spare people to be moving things in and around the facilities is better. So let's get 2 people in the forager hut to be making sure we're moving berries appropriately. And then you guys just need to be transporting goods, like, constantly. So yeah, we've transported the roof tiles. Yeah, this one we definitely screwed up. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm kind of confused by the... What they're saying we're limited by timber, which is a little weird. I just hope we don't run out of ale before I can upgrade that last house. We still have 36 ale. That's more than that's more than even before I even built the tavern, actually. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, 8 timber. Transported most of the timber for the level 2. Haven't transported any of the timber for the other 2 houses though, so that could be why it's like you can't be transporting this much timber. We might have just maxed out the oxen or whatever. Hammering away. Did Thomas ever get recovered? He did. He does, or at least he moved. Dasens is moving. Thomas is moving. They're picking up all the logs. Can you store logs in the storehouse? Does not look like it. So that's actually kind of an interesting thing. Is the further away the logs are, the further they have to be transported. Although we're up to 17 timber. Don't we have, like, we have 3 unassigned families. Are they all stuck over here? Just working on trying to build these houses. Oh, no, we got the planks now. We got enough timber. We don't have enough planks for some reason. I guess I'll make some planks then. All right, that's a great place to pause the episode. Action-packed. We defeated the brigands, and then we started getting iron set up, so that's pretty good. 17 iron ore has been mined. We'll start transferring that over into, what is it? Ingots, iron plates, and then we'll start thinking about what do we want to do long-term as far as, like, weapon manufacturing and shields and whatnot. But for now, I think we'll leave off here. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Manor Lords or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!